Hey fan, welcome to another video on how to make your natural hair grow using Ayurvedic. On this channel, I teach you different recipes with Ayurvedic and how to use them using them in the form of hair oil or hair cream as well as hairspray. So first thing you need is a clean glass bottle. Make sure it's well sterilized, and I'm going to be using a teaspoon as well for my measurement, so you can as well do with any form of measurement you want. First ingredient I'll be using today is the moringa powder. Now moringa contains a lot of amino acid which is very beneficial for hair growth. Next ingredient I'll be using is the chamber powder. Now with the chamber, it's also good for hair growth and also boosts the hair retention. Next ingredient now is the aloe vera powder. Now I have a video on how to make aloe vera powder, guys. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link in the description box. Next, Ayurvedic is the Amla powder. So with all the Ayurvedic, I'm just taking 1 teaspoon each. This is some hairspray I'm going to be using for the moment. I'm not going to keep any down for next use. So this one, I'm just making sure that I use a very little amount of the Ayurvedic. I use indigo as well, and then I'm using the neem powder also. I also have a video on how to make neem powder, a video on how to make your own cloves powder as well. So adding a bit of the cloves also. So all these herbs, I'm going to leave them in the description box on how to get them as well, in case you're having difficulties in getting some of these herbs. Don't worry, I got you. Now the next step now is to add hot water. Make sure the hot water is above very well. So after that, you shake them, and you have to be very careful because the hot water is very hot. So as you're shaking them, or you can also decide to just stir it before covering it up. So either one is also good. So this is after a few hours, approximately 4 hours, and this is how my recipe looks like. I'm just going to strain them. I'm going to stir it for some few seconds, and then I will strain the hair tea, and then I'll be ready to use it in my hair. Again, you have to be consistent with the use of this Ayurvedic to have all the benefits as well. And I'll keep talking about consistency. This year I've been preaching about consistency a lot. So hopefully, one or two of my favorite fan are taking notice. You just have to be very consistent to get result. At the end of the year, you're going to do length check, or how healthy our hair is, not just length, also the healthy of our hair. You're going to do all of that. So after straining, you're just going to shake it. Also, you can decide to add essential oil to your hair, to the hair tea as well, if you do have it. Anytime you're making your hairspray or your hair tea, if you have essential oils, you can add it to the spray. Please, as you are spraying this, make sure that your scalp is quite healthy. You don't have an old scalp where there's dandruff, there's flakes in your hair, your scalp is itchy before you are using this. Please, also you can do this as a deep condition treatment, that you just spray it in your hair. Cover your hair with plastic. It's also very good. Cover your hair with plastics. That's if you are ready. If you plan on your wash days, you can do that. Just cover your hair with a plastic bag, and then wait for some few, approximately 1 or 2 hours is enough just to absorb that heat. If you have a heat protector also, you can do that to save time as well. So you can do this as a deep conditioner, and then, but mostly I always do this as a leave-in. You use this before you use your hair cream and then your hair growth oil in your scalp. So this is the method that I mostly like, because I'm not going to rinse my hair, I'm not washing my hair out, I'm leaving the hair tea so all the benefits can saturate into my scalp. Let's talk about some of the herbs that I use. With the omega-3, it also has the moringa rather, sorry, it also has the benefits of omega-3 fatty acid, which is very good for hair growth. It also strengthens each strands of your hair. Moringa is really good actually, and you can take more moringa, manual. That is, if you can just put your moringa powder in hot water and take it early in the morning, it's also very good. Uh, you know, beneficially, for internally, you can take it internally as well. And then with the cloves, already you know how beneficial cloves is for me. I always use cloves. It contains beta carotene, which is very good for your health of your hair and then the scalp of your hair. It promotes hair growth, reduces hair fall. Cloves is so much benefit from it, when you use it consistently. And then with the chamber, I use chamber as well. Chamber also is very good because it retain the length of your hair, which is very good. It also improve density of your fine hair, so that means it's going to help your hair with a thicker strain. So if your hair is breaking too much, I think you should include chamber. This benefit also applies to Amla as well. Amla is also very good in that regard, and with Amla it also has vitamin C and vitamin A. These are all nutrients that increases the collagen and add length and volume to your hair. So trust me, Amla and chamber very similar with their benefits that you'll be getting. Now let's talk about neem powder. Now neem powder is for those of us who have itchy scalp, those of you who have dandruff problem, your scalp is always dry. Neem powder should be one of your number one favorite herbs that you use when you have all this problem. You have to be consistent, especially if you are doing wash days. You just soak your neem leaves in a warm water and then you rinse your scalp very well with it. Trust me, you're not going to have problem with itchy scalp or dandruff problem or lice. That is the best remedy. I have tons of videos on it using neem powder to treat dandruff and lice. Just warm, especially I advise that you get the fresh neem leaves. Just add warm water to it and then rinse your hair after wash days. Thank you all so much for watching this quick video. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all in my next video.